Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Fast and getting first, Azu. Didn't you say I shall cook myself a meal? I'll be back later. What happened to that? Hi, Zap. Welcome in. What's for food? What is food? You distorted? Talk to a Zark on that thing. Now you get to hear it loud and clear. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, Azu. Man, I binged yesterday. I caved. I caved into food last night. I got super hungry. And I was like, I need a midnight snack. Then I had my snack, and immediately after I just went to bed. Hello, Magoon. Hello, Natsuki. Welcome in. Good morning, good evening. Food is good, yeah. But I try not to eat after dinner. It's probably not great for you. Ruins your food schedule. I'll have my earphones on, so entertain me, oh strimmer. I'm trying my best. I'm putting in my 200%. But right now, it's still so early in the morning, so it's like, how do I entertain? What is entertainment? Are you having a cold? Nope. Hi, Lauren. This is just my usual mornings. Hello, Mikote-senpai. Oh, Jun. My usual mornings with my allergies. And then it starts dying down after an hour or two. I heard a cough. Oh, it's my asthma. It's my morning asthma. I'm gonna be coughing for a while. It's gonna be like this for 70% of the year. Return of the short hair. What do you mean the other hair was shorter? Like, you mean like the longer hair? Return of the longer hair. I do have my tea with me here, and my coffee. I have tea and coffee, double the caffeine. Woohoo! So eventually, I'm gonna wake up, right? I'm gonna wake up. My allergies are gonna go away, and then we can all be gamers together. Yeah, longer hair. Longer hair. I need a haircut. Thing with long hair is that I'm one of those people who likes to wash my hair every single day. And with long hair, it takes forever to dry. So I'm gonna have to cut it shorter. Lazaris, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Or good evening, wherever you are. Hello, Wild Trash Can. Hello, hello. The thing is too is that like my ends are super damaged, so all of this hair is gonna have to come off. We're gonna go back to regular Arc 1.0 model tomorrow. I want to do like 2 days of longer hair and then 2 days of short hair. And then 2 more days of long hair, and we'll just do it like that. It's like back then. Back then when we did the good old switcheroo. Anyways, today we were playing Limbus Company. I do have a question. There's like the minis, right? The mini chapters. I should play those, right? I should. I wasn't sure if I was gonna play them offline or if I should stream it. I'm just gonna go bald. Do it. Bald is pretty good. As in, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about conditioner. You don't have to worry about blow drying your hair. You can read most of the minis off stream except for the one right after Canto 6. Okay. Okie dokie. I was looking at it. I'm like, I'm not sure. Wasn't sure. That's good to know. Head get cold though. That's why you wear a hat, Lauren. Did I say hi to you, Bumpkin? I don't remember. I'm not thinking right now. I pulled on Sinclair's banner and I got Honglu ID somehow. Don't worry, Natsuki, that happens to me all the time. I've been pulling on like not the most recent banner, but like all the previous ones, and I kept getting Don. I kept getting Don Quixote. N-Corp Don. I don't know why. She keeps coming. Is it N-Corp? I'm not sure. I think so. Consider using 1.0 hair for tomorrow. Don't ask why. Oh, I was gonna change it. I was gonna change it tomorrow anyway. I was like, I'll do two days here long hair and then 2 days short hair. Don't ask why. Now I'm curious. Why? Why? Mained them then? I did for a while. Okay, let's switch over. I was just looking at listeners. Thank you for the follow, Wolves. 273. Hello, Raiselux. This is the only gacha I see you consistently boot up. It's I like to play Limbus Company on stream, and then I like to play Arknights offline. So I guess like in a way these are my main two. Tribe 9 I want to play offline now because I realize that I enjoy it a lot more by myself because there's just so much dialogue, right? I am a gacha connoisseur. Like I'm playing so much gacha, but these are, I'd say these are my favorite ones. Like Limbus Company would be up there. This is why I'm always streaming it. Excuse me. Where are we? Dolphin Burb, hello? Limbus, yeah. Limbred Crumpspinny. Like I say that Limbus Company is my favorite, but still like I'm still casual. I'm still very, very casual when it comes to Limbus Company or any gachas in general. Like I'm a day 1 Arknights player, but I'm still not max level yet. Cute charge theme. I was trying to build a Blade one, but then I don't have enough sinners. I don't have enough people to fill up the team. So it's... Oh, I can hear myself. That's awkward. Let's close this. Oh, hello Carmen. Hello Companion Cube and Ruma. I didn't see you guys. I guess you guys aren't showing up on... I'm gonna have to open up YouTube chat on a different window for me. Sometimes it shows up and sometimes it doesn't. I'm a dork? What makes you say that? I'm not dorky, you are. What do you mean? I absolutely can see you. There we go. Put you guys side by side. Twitch and YouTube. My multi-chat isn't working today, so let me just close this. Don't get distracted. That Zeph guy is on YouTube. He's such a handsome jerk. I wonder who that guy is. Okay, we're starting Intervallo 3-2. I didn't even... Oh, whatever. It's fine. I can do that later. District 20 Backstreets. Christmas is over, right? Why is everything like super desaturated? Is it just this whole area? It's very black and white. No, no volume? Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Sorry, phlegm in your ears. Volume good? It's Christmas every day. Only when you're buying stuff for yourself. I remember when I was moving in to my old apartment, and I kept getting like lots of boxes every day because I had to keep buying more furniture and stuff. And then everybody in the elevators kept going, "Oh, is it Christmas for you?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just moving." Heathcliff looked out the rattling bus window with a dour expression. You're lucky this Intervallo got voiced. More resting time? I know, right? And I love the voice acting too. Though it wasn't raining, the world outside was grey and opaque like an overcast sky. Black, pungent clouds of smoke had long devoured the atmosphere. So this is the kind of place Heathcliff used to roam. It's just like London. Dark and gloomy.
분명 S사에서 도망했던 정착지는 세피아 빛으로 칠해져 있던 것 같수만.
Oh, so it is because of this place. It's sepia hued.
T사의 색을 수거하는 장치가
I understand.
중심에 위치해 있으니까요. 영향권에서 멀면 이런 현상이 있을 수 있다고 보고된 적이 있습니다.
아, 그런 것이었는가? 하면.
What does she mean by it's further away from the source? Two other sinners immediately jumped in on the conversation to direct it away from whichever obscure subject Yisang and Faust were about to steer it into.
아, 그러고 보니까
그거.
그 이상 씨가 살았던 곳 거기랑 여기가 좀 건물들이 달라 보인다 싶어서.
그래. 그 이야기 하려고 했지.
I'll be working and lurking, but just know when Aldous is on the screen, I'm barking and howling. Do you want me to give you a shout when Aldous is here? You can probably hear her voice though. Hello, Stixon. It's been a while since we started on this journey together. Always starting to grow more comfortable with the sinners. Maybe that's why I found Gregor and Rhodia's valiant effort to keep this conversation remotely comprehensible to most occupants of the bus. Pretty amusing.
그건 말이야.
Knock knock, who's there? Yields my flesh to claim their bones? Is this what this Intervallo is called? I remember something like that. And Yisang unknowingly shooting down their efforts by jumping into another complicated discussion was another sight I'd become familiar with. Nuts! Well, I was curious about the technology T-Corp uses to drain our color, and about the behind-the-scenes of T-Corp's operations. It wasn't something that could be answered now. I decided to table that discussion for later. Instead, I approached Heathcliff. He was sitting all by his lonesome, clearly in deep thought. The name's Dante! Not Clockhead. Still racking your head about what to wear to Wuthering Heights? Oh yeah, recap. They were looking for an outfit for him. That's why we were visiting Santa Claus.
뭐? 그런 거 아니야.
So that he could impress his girlfriend, Catherine. Dante from Devil May Cry? Yup. Heathcliff protested, jumping up from his seat. Looks like I hit the nail right on the head.
아니, 생각을 안 한 건 아니긴 한데.
I do remember hearing that Heathcliff used to live in the back streets. Part of some syndicate, if I recall correctly. Virgilius did say that we were going through the back streets instead of going straight to the T-Corp nest for a reason. And that was because of the company's orders. Maybe there's something for us to do there? Heathcliff did spend some time in the T-Corp backstreets after all. Maybe we'll run into a golden bough here.
그럴 리가 있나요? 그게 뒷골목에 굴러다니는 썩은 나뭇가지 수준이었다면 저희가 이런 개고생을 하겠어요?
True, I guess.
애초에 그 여러 의미로 대단한 저택에 이런 뒷골목에 붙어 있을 리 없잖아. 골목을 기어다니는 거렁뱅이 같은 사람들과 그들에게는 아득한 격의 차이가 있어서 말이야. 나를 초대했다는 건 이번 황금가지는 그 저택이 있는 둥지에 있을 게 뻔하겠지. 맞지?
In it?
맞습니다. 저희는 최종적으론 T4 둥지로 향할 것입니다.
Heathcliff continued to speak in a low voice. The hubbub from outside the bus seems to blend with his words, turning into a mass of murmurs. There was a sort of commotion outside.
그리고 최종이든 시작이든 간에 뭘 해보려면 저기서 걸리적거리고 있는 놈들부터 집어치워야겠군.
Hello Nero, welcome in. We're just starting Intervallo. 3, 2. Yield my flesh to claim their bones or something.
반 정도 맞는 말이군.
I'm jump scared. Heathcliff, who was muttering to himself in an uncharacteristic gaze, jolted awake.
아이씨, 이거 없이 뭘 하는 건 빵빵이나 너나 다르질 않냐 어떻게?
예고의 필요성을.
He's like a ghost.
말이지.
He's blending in with the background. Virgilius is already black and white. He's camouflaged now.
아무튼 바깥에 보이는 놈들은 다 계시다.
Yeah, we killed Santa Claus last time, Natsuki. Christmas is dead. Targets.
제거 대상이라는 뜻인가?
그런 의미만 있지는 않지. 정확한
The bro
정보는
who killed
없었지만
Christmas. I'm eviler than the Grinch. Camillus? I feel compelled to know to let you know what? The implication of the word target.
아무튼 저 무리
Are we
속에서
assassinating someone?
접촉해야 할 대상이 있다더군. 그 녀석을 찾아서 정보를 얻어오면 된다. 관리자.
Oh, I guess not. We're just getting information. Extract the necessary intel. We don't kill. Got it. How are we supposed to find this target if you're not going to tell us who it is? He's gonna be like, it's Catherine. Hello, Florence. Welcome in.
타겟을 특정할 방법이
Hellbore?
없는지 묻는군요.
가면 알게 되겠지. 제게도 없는 정보를 물어봐야 소용이 없습니다. 단테. 그럼 전원 하차.
Get off the magic school bus. I was somewhat wary of the way Virgilius answered me, but even in murky situations like these, we've always managed to pull through anyway. I'm sure things will get a little clearer once we get there. I slowly disembarked the bus with the rest of the sinners. I can't wait for peak. Hello, Matthew. I feel like I hear I can't wait for peak at every single canto. Would you say this canto is better than canto 5? This is peak for real. Okay. I'm looking forward to it then. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, that was the wrong team.
각 정리요원은 위치로. 곧 열차
모델 45-3 충전.
Kanto 6's league's better? Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, what's going on? Is this a gang fight? That's exactly what I hear, Stixon. You guys are always like, this Kanto is peak at every single Kanto.
내가 알아서 잡는다. 너는 네 몸뚱아리 단돌이나 잘하고 있어.
What a mess. Oh, we're in the back alleys. Oh, people are dying. We walked out of the bus and right into what appeared to be a battlefield of a violent gang war. Black cloaks flutter under the gray sky, and bloodthirsty blades clash violently. The bus had stopped not even 30 paces away from the thick of the battle.
저건 흑원 회인가요?
The Kurokumo clan? Aren't they in London? Kurokumo clan, I've heard of them before. I'm sure we had some identities of that syndicate. Some identity cards said Wakashu too. They're a pretty large subsidiary of even the larger syndicate called the Thumb. I think the identities were outfits similar to the ones they're wearing here. Oh, it's a city with districts and not a country. I have to think about this a little bit more, that I can't relate to the world of Limbus Company as, you know, the same as Earth. It's very different. Yeah, what the frick is going on in London? All the memes scared the hell out of me for this Intervallo. I expected it to stomp into the ground towards the end, but I either got lucky and it wasn't all that threatening in the first place. I guess I'll just have to see. I think you're right, but who are they fighting?
뭐 항쟁이겠지.
Heathcliff replied in a monotone voice like he was reading from an encyclopedia. Why does it seem like he's so used to this?
조직끼리 치고받고 싸우는 건 뒷골목에서 흔한 일이잖아.
Oh, I guess because he is used to it.
또 자리 세니 자기들 영역이니 하면 실랑인 거겠지.
어느 곳에나 있는 것이로군. 힘으로 위세를 높이며 약한 자들의 고열을 빠는 자들이.
새삼스러운 것도 없지. 정도의 차이지. 조직이라면 대부분 비슷하니까. 이를테면 그래. 저런 놈이 반드시 찾아오기 마련이지.
Why is he walking towards us? This is when we run, right? Like, the last thing they probably want to do is to get caught up in this mess. Heathcliff raised his bat and pointed it at the approaching man. It's like Hunter x Hunter. He wore the same outfit as the other Kurokumo clan members.
뭐야 당신들? 10명도 넘는 것들이 모였어. 맞다 안 내려? 한판 벌여보자는 거냐?
어이, 일단 과격한 행동은 피하지.
There she is. There's Aldous. Aldous stepped in to warn Heathcliff, but he did not budge. He remained motionless, the bat still raised and pointing threateningly at the approaching man.
결말이 뻔히 나 있는데 그럴 필요가 있겠냐?
저자와 결국 싸워야만 하는 건가요?
Remember that tier list? That Sinner tier list? I would put Sinclair at the very top in terms of relatability.
항쟁을 하고 있었던 놈들이니 당연히 여긴 자기네 땅이라고 우길 거고. 그러는 와중에 제3자들이 지나갈 모양새니 통행세를 달라고 하겠지.
잘 알고 있네.
The Kurokuma clan henchman strutted before us like he owned the place.
멍청한가 싶다가도 이런 일만 되면 꼭 탐정같이 청산 유수인 게 신기하다니까요.
A real mystery. Ishmael muttered at Heathcliff, who was shrugging at us with an expression that clearly read, I told you so.
잘 알고 있는 것 같으니까 용건만 간단히 해주지. 통행세 1인당 50만.
There's a toll? How much is 500,000 an? I'm guessing that's a lot of money. And judging from John's reaction, that's probably a lot of money. I'm pretty sure we can beat him up, right? It's just one guy.
하나, 둘, 13세.
It's literally one guy.
버스도 너희들이 타고 온 거겠지?
It's the same as Korean money.
포함해서 내놔라.
How much did he say it was again? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we're gonna beat him up, right?
솔직하게 안에 더 있는 만큼 내놔.
단테, 들었어? 완전 터무니없는 액수를 부르는데?
The bus hasn't eaten in a while. I'm pretty sure. Well, it didn't really matter how much they were asking for. I wasn't going to negotiate with them anyway. Exactly! Dante and I are speaking the same language. Ishmael turned and looked quietly in my direction. I nodded back. See, if the sinners can beat up a whale, they can beat up one guy with a sword.
저 뒤에
Don Quixote pointed at something.
쓰러진 자가 있어. 저자를 도와야 하지 않겠는가?
Just as Don Quixote said, I could catch a glimpse of someone bleeding out on the ground through the chaos of clashing blades and black cloaks.
야, 정의놀이 적당히 하랬지. 조직하고 조직끼리 싸웠는데 누구 편을 들어?
The one guy with a sword? Is he a color?
동의한다. 또한 난전 속에서 피해를 감수하며 저자를 구해야 할 명분도 지시도 없다.
Hi, Clock. Welcome in. The only Kurokumo I have is... Ryoshu. Oh, thank you for this stretch and the hydrate.
하지만 저리 무력하게.
I guess it's an improvement. In the early days of our adventures, we would have been dragged into this conflict 5 minutes ago thanks to Don Quixote's recklessly valiant rescue attempts. Have a good lurk, Septimus. Yay, thank you for the sub, Matthew. I suppose she's learned her lesson by trials of fire. She was starting to show restraint for once. You're gonna take it easy today. Go rest, Clock. Go rest. Take a nap. Close your eyes. But it's a bit different this time. Okay, so I do think that we have to help that woman, but...
뭐?
관리자님? 이해한 것처럼
I love Dawn.
이러시면 곤란한데요.
No, I'm not saying that we should get involved because it's the right thing to do, or anything like that. If Virgilius was telling us the truth earlier, there was a chance that we were purposefully made to drive right through this strife, which means that there must be something here they're expecting us to find. They always put us in harm's way for a reason, after all. Dante is finally, like, thinking about this thoroughly. Remember when, like, in the first cantos, when he was just confused about everything? I feel like he's starting to really get into his role. I just have a feeling that the wounded woman might have something to tell us. Maybe an intel of some kind. The chicken voice, bro. Chicken voice, bro? Like Dante? Or are you talking about, like, the chickens? And it turns out that we were supposed to get that intel from the Kurokumo clan, and not that woman. Then I suppose we'll have to beat it out of them. Even Aldous is impressed.
훌륭한 훌륭하십니다, 관리자님.
Marvelous.
오티스, 진심으로 감탄했습니다.
Me too. We love the Dante character development. Chicken jockey? No, just I guess if it's talking about Dante. Dante the chicken was. Up until the end of Canto 4. I love this intervallo. Welcome in, Frog. Frog the Ignis. Actually, what? Is she implying that her usual flattery is phony?
듣고 있자 하니 흑운회를 지나가는 똥꿰 취급하는 모양새.
What? They are acting like a pack of stray dogs.
많이 하는 건 그래, 네 놈들 검계와 관련이 있군.
Blade lineage. Are they fighting each other, the Blade lineage and the Kodokuma clan? I could practically hear our negotiations, not that I was going to negotiate, falling apart as the man drew his blade.
합리적인 숙고와 선택, 반드시 승리로 갚아드리겠습니다. 청원, 전투 준비.
You know what? Timed Outist just sounds like a war commander, like a war chief of some sort. I need to mute and blow my nose. Wait. We should be fine.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리.
I'm not surprised if she was a high-ranking officer before joining us. I think, like, you get that from her, right? From just her dialogue, from everything she says, from her words, the way she talks. Yeah, multi-crack Faust. I'm so jealous. I keep hearing that she's good, but I have nothing to compare her to. No, it's been bothering me too with the weather changes. It rained for 3 days straight for me. Now it's cool outside, but it was boiling hot a few days ago. I hate how the weather is having all these mood swings. Like, I live up in the northern areas, and we get like random days where it's just hailing and snowing, and the next thing you know, it's 20 degrees. It's like summer. We're about to see a shit ton of war crimes when her turn comes. Why do you sound so excited? That's I feel like that's not something. That's not a good thing, right? As a Canadian, that's normal, yeah. I remember one of my friends messaged me, they're like, we're getting thunder and hail, and I'm like, what? A thunder hailstorm? Okay. Who do you find to have some of the most satisfying skill animations? Where's Audis? I think Audis is really nice. I also, if you're talking about like egos, I really like the one that Ryoshu has. Which one is this one? I like the red eyes animation. I think that one's really cool. And also the dimension shredder. That one's also really cool.
이번 차량을 정리한 후에 답드리겠습니다. 공격 범위 확인.
Contempt always cracked? I've actually never used it, I don't think. That's why I have no idea what it's like. I've never used it. I just upgraded it yesterday with the thread spin. So now it's on, what is it called, tier 2? Red eyes, penitence, red eyes open, red eyes closed. Red eyes half closed, half open. Thunderstorm? Like Wuthering Heights? Like Canto 6? Is this Canto gonna make me really want to read Wuthering Heights? Like what Canto 5 did, where it made me want to read Moby Dick?
별것도 없이 배짱만 두둑했군.
Traumas fuel my will to live in my tear ducts. I only live through other people's suffering. The canto coming up is peak. That's what I keep hearing. Alice, oh my god knows. Welcome in. While the rest of the sinners were slowly recovering from the excitement of battle, Don Quixote did not waste a second before bolting forth to the woman's side. But she's like half dead. I should read it? Hello, Delumu.
그럴 수도 있군요.
살아있네.
그러니까 이 녀석이 정보를 갖고 있을 거라고.
I don't think he can get anything out of her. She looks like she's... I don't know if she can move anymore. Is Kanto's more interesting than the source material? Well, I'm looking forward to it then. The sinners one by one began to gather around the woman. She was dressed in all black garb like the Kurokumo clan members, but her weapon and her outfit were unmistakably distinct. Blade lineage, huh? I looked around at the defeated Kurokumo clan members, then back at her. The difference became even more apparent. Yamcha... What's Yamcha pose? Don Quixote slowly and tragically shook her head after checking the pulse on others.
관리자님, 전투 중 몇몇 흑운의 조직원을 시분했으나 특기할 정보는 없었습니다.
Okay, she said no notable intelligence has been gained. I read something else. So it's just her then. I hope my gut feelings prove me right.
산자는 이자밖에 없는 것 같네.
Hello, Elf Pill, welcome in.
우선 버스에 옮겨 응급 조치를 취하는 게 어떻겠는가?
Korean Jikdo rather than katanas like the Kurokumo. So one is like the Korean clan and the other one is a Japanese clan is what you're saying. Thanks for the follow, Sean. We don't carry a first aid kit with us and I can't turn the clock to heal her. So... Herself, do you mind carrying her back to the bus?
알겠습니다.
I feel like after this I'm gonna have to read Wuthering Heights. I'm just adding more books to my backlog. Do you use friend supports at all? I do. Because I feel like that's the only way I can clear content. If it wasn't for Faust and what is it, Bloodsack? Then I wouldn't have been able to clear anything, I don't think. Thus we made our way back to the bus, Mirasalt carrying the dying Blade lineage member.
잼짝을 또 달고 왔군.
Another baggage? Don't call her that. Virgilius didn't seem very happy about this.
관리자, 허가되지 않은 손님을 드리는 게 당연해진 겁니까?
One point in roulette. Hello, Danish. Have a good lark. He had no choice. We have to save her first if we're going to get any answers out of her.
정보가 있을 것이라고 판단되는 인물을 우선 구명해야 한다고 판단했다고 말하고 있네요. 파우스트도 이 부분은 동의합니다.
이미 벌어진 일은 어쩔 수 없지. 하지만 계속 주의는 하십시오, 단테.
I love how it's Faust that is defending Dante because I feel like out of all of the other sinners, Virgilius would probably listen to Faust the most. Going out with friends, letting the stream run because I need points. Alright. Have fun, Danish. On a Wednesday? I had a feeling that Virgilius had much more to say than that, but he simply sighed and dropped the subject. Welp?
본인은 관리자 나리가 옳은 처사를 했다고 생각하네.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. Just as I was starting to dread that the bus was doomed to be eternally uncomfortable, Yi-sang emerged from the back door with good news.
조치는 전부 끝내었어. 이제
PM Universe makes me feel remarkably smart. Before he even finished his sentence. I actually don't remember. If anything, the PM Universe makes me feel remarkably dumb with how little information I can retain. I'm the opposite of you, Natsuki. I can't remember anything. The woman was awake. I hate this because, like, I know she's gonna die. That's just how this world works. That's just how PM games work, right? She's not gonna live through any of this.
저와 파우스트의 뛰어난 능력 덕분이지만 여러분의 노력도 나쁘지 않았어요.
The lineage of blades. Blade lineage. I'm gonna have to use some of my lunacy today.
닥쳐라, 해파. 누굴 팰지 내가 정한다.
Knock knock, who's there? Hi Azu. You're on the Limbus. You're inside the Limbus.
허안.
아, 여기는 버스 아니에요? 아, 저희는
태도.
Did she recognize Honglu? The blade lineage woman sprang from her prone position, grabbing the sword next to her. She held the grip of her blade, ready to draw at any moment.
니놈들은 누구냐? 흑운해?
Always makes my head turn. I said I was gonna change it to something else, but I haven't done that yet. I haven't figured out like what to replace it with.
아니라고.
그러니까 저희는
그런데 왜 그들이 쓰는 무기와 흡사한 것을? 말이 안 통하네. 그냥 죽일까?
Ryoshu.
두 가지 이유로 화가 난다.
This is the most dialogue we've ever had out of Ryoshu for the longest while.
하나는 대화를 주고받지 않아 쓸데없이 이야기를 길게 느리게 하는 것. 또 하나는 그 밥벌어지들의 쓰레기 같은 날붙이와 나의 검을 동일 선상에 놓는 것. 모분을 참을 필요가 있나?
Her blade is really cool. I love how there's a sound of her glove gripping the sword. Did you guys hear that? That was kind of neat. With her oof. Yeah, there is. She can't tell us anything if she's dead. That's how you know she's real mad. Ryoshu often shows bursts of emotions at the most unexpected times, but at least she listens when I ask her to, which is a relief.
자세히 보니 다르군. 복장도 전혀 다른 식으로 통일되어 있고. 특히 자네는 누구지? 이 오란한 시계를 달고 있군.
Honestly, if I was her, I would comply too. You're wearing a rather large timepiece. It's his head.
그는 우리의 관리자요. 그대에게는 그의 목소리가 들리지는 않을 것이요.
익숙한 내음이 묻어있는 말투로군.
Familiar.
내가 전전에 오던 구역에서도 나의 말투와 흡사한 친구를 많이 보진 못했다만
말투는 그렇지. 하지만 선택하는 단어의 면면에
I guess because they're both Korean.
19구. S사 출신인가?
도망했으나 출신은 그러하오.
그런가. 도망이라. 고향 사람들은 늘 처지가 같군.
Perhaps meeting someone from the same home district helped. The woman visibly relaxed before slumping down in a nearby chair. Her breathing was labored.
나의 이름은 이상이라 하오. 그대의 상처를 치료했지.
귀하에게 은혜를 입었는데 행동이 볼품없었군. 미안하네.
Wait, remind me, did they ever mention what league he came from?
앵두라고 불러주시게. 검을 다루는 게 살수를 맡고 있어. 단테. 이번엔 이상 씨가 이야기를 잘
The blade lineage. The lineage that deals with blades. Looks like we can sit back and let him handle this. The League of Nine was a centerpiece of Canto 4 dungeons. Of the Canto 4 dungeon. Canto 4. I nodded, replying quickly to Rhodio's whispers.
19구.
That's why I have you guys here.
저작거리의 소문에 박진 않으나
Dementia maxing.
그대들은 어딘가에 매이지 않고 자유히 돌아다닌다고 알고 있었는데 어찌 도망인의 처지라고 말한 것인가?
사정은 말하자면 길 것이고 그저 새로운 터전을 찾아야만 했노라고.
Hello, Seal. Welcome in. The Kuro Kumo? Like Kuro as in dark and Kumo as in clouds? Like dark clouds?
소상한 사정을 읊는다면 우리가 도울 수 있는 부분이 있을지도 모르지 않은가?
Angdu shot a sweeping glance at all of us. Her eyes appeared heavy with crushing exhaustion.
하긴 그들을 전부 해치운 자들이라면 어느 정도의 실력자일 테지.
We've killed whales. We killed the pallid whale. We're more than capable.
그들 후군에게 현상금이 걸려 있는 상태다.
항쟁 수준이 아닌데?
Is it just a massacre now? They were just ganging up on like one woman. That's scary.
탐관오리가 넘쳐나고 민생이 어지러운 것은 과거나 지금이나 19구의 가장 커다란 문제.
It wasn't exactly just us.
그러나 S사.
I mean, Indigo Elder played a whale of a role. Nice one. He did. He definitely did. But hey, it was our sinners who destroyed the heart. And we killed Ahab. The evil of evil. The evilest of evil. A monk. Oh, just a saying. Okay, I see.
새로운 터전을 찾으러 떠난 길이었으나 정착할 곳을 찾는 게 쉽지는 않았지. 이미 남의 영역이 된 곳에 발을 디디려 하니
Hi, Louie.
당연히 우리는 다툼의 대상이 될
The
수밖에
all-withering crimson whale. Crimson, not white.
그러던 중 우두머리가 가져온 초대장이란
Ritsu's gonna pop up. Oh wait, that's a completely different game. Wait, you're thinking about something else. What are you talking about? My worst enemy, Ritsu from Octopath? We sinners are like the medicine a surgeon injects into a patient. Virgilius, who had been sitting quietly with one leg over the other and a chair far from the rest of us, visibly reacted. That's new. Coming from this guy. Sinners are like the medicine. I can't wrap my head around that. I think I remember the word library always got a genuine reaction out of Virgilius. Is that why he's always... Oh, never mind. This is a clipboard. This is not a book. Library? Library.
다소 어색하구려.
What's the reference here?
분명 그것은 흑운의 손이 닿지 못한
Like the library ruined?
도달한 곳이었지만
Like library ruina? That we're playing tomorrow?
실상
It's a tablet and not a clipboard. They live in a different time where technology is... Wait, we all have clipboards. Oh no, we all have tablets nowadays. So wait, hold on. Clipboards are a thing of the past.
그리고 어느 순간 이곳 T사의 골목에 있게 되었다는 이야기요. 그 방식이 워낙 기묘하니 기억이 있다 정도로 답할 수밖에. 김 사카도도
Bamboo-headed Kim. Does your mentor not have a name? Like another name? This corpo keeps giving me lobotomy. It's okay, Hellbore. You got this, I believe in you. Her eyes suddenly widened mid-sentence. Angdu leaped from her seat.
우두가 아직 빌딩에 용진 빌딩으로 가야 하네.
조심하시게. 그렇게 격정적으로 움직이면 봉한 상처가...
Oh.
뭐야? 죽었어?
Oh.
혈액이 부족한데 압력은 높아졌으니
Wait.
휴가가 오는 것도 무리는 아니죠. 기절한 것뿐입니다.
What the fuck? Did they just kill her here? Okay, she lost consciousness. Okay. I'm like, no way.
정보를 가지고 있긴 하군요. 용진 빌딩. 이곳에 향해야 하는 이유가 있다는 건가?
It'd be funny if she died though. Oh my god. I was like, I did say that she's probably gonna die, but I didn't realize it's gonna be this early. I'm glad that she's not. I'm glad that she's just fainted. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know what this has to do with our mission, if any. Or maybe it's that library that we should...
비상. 앞에 칼 들고 설치는 검은 사람들 엄청 많아. 맵이 다치겠다. 승객들 출동.
Protect Mephi. I'm pretty sure that this bus can run over everybody.
흑운의 후속 인력들인 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
Well, what can we do? We have to think about this later. For now, let's take care of the reinforcements. The April Fool's event? That was the one that I missed. I remember everybody was talking about it. They were like, "Ark, you have to play the April Fool's event," and then I never played it. Never logged in. I never, you know what, when I went into this Kanto, I never expected it to be like Blade Lineage and Kurokumo. I expected it to be something completely different. Like, not Asian. Hi DVD, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. I missed Peak. I did.
충전 기능 점검. 당시의 정보는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Like, you guys had mentioned that all the events are still playable, right? Is the April Fool's event one of those events that are still in here? Or is it like gone? So does it turn into one of the minis? I don't think so. So the peak is gone. A YouTube video wouldn't do this April Fool's event justice. Damn. Charge team? PM favoritism? I'm not sure. I guess I just got lucky with charge team and that's all I have. It's either charge or tremor. I can only choose one of the two. Gone for April Fools. Gone like the wind. Like gone angels. The thumb is very Italian mafia coded in lore. The thumb is Ricardo, right? I only have bleed and bad sinking team. I think bleed's not bad, right? Like I was reading some of the skills earlier and I'm like, some of this looks fun to play. I feel like charge rupture is just easy. Can't wait for Heathcliff's Black Silence ID. What is that? Ricardo's the middle. He's not the thumb. Why are you guys screaming? The uninvited. My ID for supports? Thank you, Matthew. Let me take that. How do I add people? Small intermission. Wait, hold on. This is called Yield My Flesh to Claim Their Bones. Okay. Got it. Yeah, it's Library of Ruina tomorrow. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but from all of the comments, like, some of them are like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm scared. Hi, Blobby, welcome in. Glasses. Which one is it? This one? It's Blobby! The perfumer VTuber. You're getting into peak, you'll get used to the trauma. I think it's like the difficulty that I'm scared of. It's not even like the trauma. If anything, I'm excited for the trauma. Like, I get it when you guys say, you know, the trauma and the suffering fuels my life. But it's the difficulty that scares me. It's the story and the gameplay. Okay, I will try my best to get through everything myself. The difficulty spike is vertical. You guys are scaring me. I actually never read up on a lot of the the different types of damage in Limbus Company. I only know Tremor and Rupture Charge because those are the only ones I have. Like, I haven't read up on Poise, I haven't read up on Sinking. I still have no idea what some of this does. Burn and Bleeding is easy because I feel like those are just universal in a lot of games.
승객 무력화 확인.
It is difficult, but you would have a harder time with LobCorp due to your memory. Oh, okay. Good thing I'm not playing it.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Sinking reduces the victim's sanity. Okay. And Poise is crit. Okay. Bring Inchi and Lippy back for LobCorp streams? If I play LobCorp, remind me.
효율적으로 처리했습니다.
I've got W Corp Dawn, but I don't have Telepole Ego for her, which would be perfect. What's Telepole Ego? We return to the bus after dispatching the Kurokumo clan members that attacked the bus. Who? Dude just shows out of nowhere. Who are you? Only to be greeted by an unfamiliar face. There's a woman sitting in the frontmost seat of our bus.
이상하군 길잡이.
What? Oh, it's Big Charge. Oh.
분명 논의되지 않은 손님은 들이지 말아야 한다는 말을 들은지.
You love her or you hate her? This is what I'm seeing from chat.
외부인에 한해서라고. 눈앞에 신분이 버젓이 쓰여 있지 않나?
I noticed that she was wearing a familiar uniform with the logo clear emblazoned on her chest. Are you from the LCCB?
LCCA다.
LCCA? So LCCB stands for before and LCCA stands for after?
이 사람 관리자님 말이 들리나요?
안 들려. 태엽 소리를 번역하는 재능도 없다. 그렇게 멍청한 느낌으로 고개를 까딱이고 있는데 모르는 게 더 힘들겠군.
There's no expression on the clock though.
무슨 말을...
Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Moogie. Ishmael scowled, about to tell the woman off, until she coughed and collected herself. Character development! Maybe she suddenly recalls her old attitude.
나는 클리어 부서 애프터 팀 소속 일반 작전 2과 알파 팀장 카이만이다.
Hyman. I don't think I've ever seen anyone from the After team in person.
그야 우리가 개고생했던 걸 꿀떡하는 놈들이니 눈에 띌 리가.
말은 바로 하지 길바닥 출신.
뭐?
애프터 팀은 너희 같은 목숨 버리게들이 깽판 쳐놓은 현장을 정상화시키고
Why
없던
are you
일이
guys
될 수
like this?
있도록 수습하는 매우 수고스러운 일을 하는 팀이지.
저희가 목숨 버리게 라고 불리나 보죠?
You guys are gonna like dent my head and my skull is gonna divide into two.
더 있기는 한데 그게 지금 당장 필요한 이야기 같진 않군.
이 새끼가 말하는 꼬라지는 계속 그따위일 거냐?
특별히 고칠 이유가
Oh,
없다면
Heathcliff
고치지
hates her.
않는다. 내 지론이다. 앞뒤 가리지 않고 황금가지를 회수하는 게 일이라곤 하지만 그 뒤에서 개같이 구르는 사람을 생각하지 못하는 반푼이에겐 더욱 고칠 필요가 없지.
True, respect is earned, and they've done nothing for her yet.
가이만 팀장.
Look who I cuties. Why did the vampire get dumped? He was a real pain in the neck. Oh boy.
뭐
The
육지거리를
gamer
하고
headphones
있으니까요.
head dent? I hate how that's a thing.
상부의 작전 명령을 하달합니다.
Kaiman produced an envelope, opened it, and pulled out a paper from within. She began to read it out loud.
LCB의 T4 황금가지 탈환 작전 이전에 추가적인 임무를 하달합니다. 하나, 해당 구역 근처에 발생한 뒤틀림을 제거 혹은 확보할 것. 둘, 해당 위치에 있는 검은 비석 모노리스를 확보할 것.
The monolith. What's this now?
뒤틀림? 이미 뒤틀려 있다는 뜻인가요?
모른다. 이 추가 작전은 LCC가 관여되어 있지 않지. 나는 그저 T사에서의 업무를 처리하다가 전달 임무만 받은 것뿐이다.
우리의 임무는 황금가지의 탈환뿐일 텐데 언제부터 우리가 심부름꾼 해결사 노릇을 주문받았지?
지금 주문받았군. 그리고 황금가지를 배달해오는 너희가 특별히 심부름꾼과 다를 바도 없지.
Whoa. She's dealing so much mental damage.
확실히 알겠네. 애프터 팀이라는 곳은 성격 더러운 사람들만 들어가는 곳인가 봐.
Why do scientists not trust atoms? Because they make up everything. That's another good one. Rodion grumbled like she was imagining a department full of Kaimans. Kaiman quickly took a sweeping look at the complaining sinners, then approached me. 1,000 sinking damage. It's insta-death. Yes? Oh, the music changed.
뭐라고 말하는지는 어차피 안 들리고. 당신이나 당신 졸개들이나 아직도 뭘 모르는 것 같아 친절히 설명을 몇 개 해주겠어.
You know, she's not that rude. Hyman crossed her arms and leaned against the bus seat as though she was about to start a lecture.
LCB는 분명 황금가지를 가져오는 게 임무다.
I kinda like her.
부정할 수 없지. 하지만 림버스 컴퍼니라는 회사의 목적이 황금가지 탈환이요라고 말하고 다니는 건 문제가 있지 않겠나? 그게 당장의 벌이 수단이 되지도 않고.
그건 맞는 말이네요. 사실 궁금했거든요. 이 회사가 대체 무슨 돈으로 돌아가고 있는 건지.
뭐 돈은 걱정할 필요 없다.
She's just honest. I think maybe that's why I like her. She's very, like, direct.
대외적인 입지와 명분이다.
A cause.
림버스 컴퍼니는 그 명분을 뒤틀림에서 찾기로 정했었다. 뒤틀림 현상이라는 게 아직 도시에서 체계적으로 관리되는 건 아니거든.
House told me some time ago that it hasn't been long since the distortions began appearing in the city.
림버스 컴퍼니는 대외적으로 뒤틀림 현상
Their
전문
baby boy
처리나
Heathcliff.
방역, 또한 현상의 연구를 하는 집단으로 도시의 이름을 알리는 중이다. 그러니 다방면으로 관련 활동이
He does give
필요한
off baby boy himbo energy.
뒤틀림 현상이라는 게 꽤나 골치 아픈 상황이라고 들었던 것 같긴 하네요.
아직도 이 현상을 누가 명확하게 정의한 적이 없다. 그러니 전담하기를 꺼리고. 뒤틀림을 전담하는 협회가 발족하려는 동향이 있다고 들었지만 그건 어디까지나 협회. 림버스 컴퍼니는 기업
An
차원에서
association.
그걸 다루려는 것이다.
그래서 그게 우리가 뒤틀림을
You know, this
제거해야
music
하는
is
이유가 되나?
kind of comfy.
되지. 회사 가장 높은 곳에서 내린 명령이니까. 길바닥엔 그런 게 없었나 보지?
안 되겠다. 그냥 오늘 머리 부수고 끝장을 보자 너.
관리자.
Oh, never mind. Music changed. What is she gonna say? Kame ignored Heathcliff, who was visibly fuming, and turned to face me. Oh, he's still upset. Okay.
지금 이들에게 내가 대하고 있는 태도. 나아가서 회사에서 이들을 어떻게
Your
취급할지까지.
minions!
그건 결국 관리자의 선택과 지도에 따라 달라질 거다.
With that, she produced an envelope from under her arm and handed it over.
하지만 뭐 선택은 자유니까. 저들 말대로 원래
Moogie.
LCB의 임무인 황금가지만
Moogie on
고집해도
YouTube.
상관은 없다. 그런다고 너희 고기방패들이 회사에서 쫓겨나게 되진 않겠지.
Your meat shields?
물론
Oh, she's so rude.
이 선택이 수감자들의 처우를 결정하겠지만.
First it's your minions, and now it's your meat shields? Virgilius listened quietly, his eyes shut.
그럼 가보겠습니다. 붉은 시선. 다음에 또 보죠.
그러시지. 하지만 그때 또 본다면 말은 좀 가려가면서 하면 좋겠군.
Yeah, don't piss off Virgilius.
이렇게 보여도 내가 당신이 말한 이 고기 방패들 결잡이.
Yeah, don't call them meat shields.
내 귀까지 거슬리진 않게 부탁하지.
뭐 그건 관리자에게 달려 있겠죠. 그럼 실례하죠.
She left, leaving nothing but the awkward silence behind.
갔냐?
How often do you think about reforming the Macedonian Empire? Never? Never. What is the Macedonian Empire? I didn't even know that was a thing. Meat shields that can fight. The fighting meat shields. Am I the weird one? Perhaps. You know, though being weird is good. To some degree. After that brief moment of quiet, everyone began sighing and complaining as though they'd just been ungagged.
듣고만 있는 것도 꽤 힘든 일이네. 나이 먹고 성질은 다.
Aishin, the Korean voice acting, yeah, it's so good. I think this is one of my favorite parts of Limbus Company is that like a lot of the voice acting, the sound effects, the SFX, it's so well done.
하지만 틀린 말을 하지는 않으시던걸요?
The Korean clock noises. What makes them Korean?
숨은 의도를
Gregor,
간파해야 할
he's my
필요는 없이
favorite.
생각 정리가 편리했던 것 또한 사실이다.
뭐 그렇게 생각할 수도 있는 거겠죠. 아무튼 그 인간 말 맞다나 회사가 시키는 일을
Oh, even the
더 할 수밖에
sinners are a
없는
little
거고요.
bit desaturated. Like Ishmael's hair doesn't look as sunsetty. Doesn't look like the sun as much. It's more like pink.
명령을 수행하는데
It is still so vibrant in comparison to like everyone else. A lot of husbands. I feel like a lot of people would like Heathcliff. I tried my best to cheer up the sinners as I opened the envelope as she'd left behind. The envelope that she left behind, not much note was in there. One old-fashioned walkie-talkie, a bunch of signed and stamped paperwork. He's your wife? Mission location. Yongjing Building. That's where, that's like the place that Angdu was talking about, right?
영진, 맞지 베르? 좋아.
밤이 온다. 삐릭삐릭. 출발. 부릉부릉.
A good buddy, a good chap, but not a good husband or a good what or a good wife? Just a good chap? That's it? The bus took off. Shin, do you play Limbus Company? Are you a PM gamer? To Yongjin building. Okay, let's go. And her.
목적지까지 가기 위하여.
You want Gregor. You can have him. I probably don't like him as much as you. Take him. He's all yours. Is it gacha? It is, but it doesn't feel like one. I think that's the best way to describe it.
방해물을 제거합니다.
Like gacha to a certain degree. I feel like there's more RNG in the actual fights than there are in the pulling, the gacha pulling. Gregor's a nice guy. What do you mean you don't like him? I never said that. I really like Gregor. He's my favorite is what I said. But as in Hellbor wants Gregor. And want is a very strong word. So I'm just saying that Hellbor can have Gregor. Like, Gregor is probably the most relatable sinner. It's like him and Sinclair. Those two. Thank you, you're welcome. You know, it took me a really long time to figure out how the combat worked. You can ignore all of this part because this is pretty, like... I'm just autoing this. I'm just win rating this. Because I feel like my sinners can... They can probably do it. But in some of the other fights just do take me forever because there's so much rating. And there's so much... other mechanics that I have to take note of. Gregor is so me. Gregor is just a very relatable character. It's quite simple, really. It isn't, Natsuki. I'm on Kanto 6 and I still find this the most complicated gacha game I've ever played. Focus encounters are slightly more intensive. This is the hardest game I've ever played in my entire life. Like, I'm not even kidding. Use brain. Harder than Arknights? It is. Because with a lot of stages in Arknights, they can just put down W and be like, or Walter and be like, okay, I'm good. As long as Walter is alive through the entire boss fight, it's fine. And now we have like Lapland Altar too.
계획보다 더 일찍 의뢰를 완수했네요. 저와 파우스트의 뛰어난 능력 덕분이지만 여러분의 노력도 나쁘지 않았어요.
Lappy Peak. Yeah, her skill just flies everywhere across the map. We're gonna have to recharge. Do I have boxes? No, I don't. Wait, for Ruina it's harder? Yeah. Harder than Elden Ring. Actually, I feel like they're two very different games, so maybe they're like around the same level of difficulty. Elden Ring and Limbus Company, but I can't really compare the two because they're just so different from one another. One is strategy and one is action combat. Something continued to nag at the back of my mind during the frequent stops and combat encounters. There was this one thing I could not understand. I feel like this is harder. My brain wouldn't be able to handle it. You know, I went into Limbus Company thinking that I wouldn't need to, like, I can just figure it out by playing the game, but no. That's not how it works. This is pretty much expected from Virgilius at this point, but if he already knew where we were going and why, wouldn't it hurt to tell us for once? I muttered to myself while looking towards the back of the bus where Andu slept. She was still out cold. Come on, Faust. I legitimately think that this is something we have to talk about. Can you please relay my question to Virgilius?
그럼 내가 말하지. 갈등은 때때로 필요한 법이다. 어이.
I will grind dungeons now. Alright, have fun, Stixon. Ever gacha get into a hyperfixate on certain characters? Fate, it was Nobunaga. Arknights, it was Lapland. Limbus, it's Heathcliff. I know a lot of Nobunaga fans. I understand that fixation. I feel like Nobunaga and Lapland are very similar. Aldous relayed my question and began to share some of her own grievances with Virgilius. A lot of her own grievances.
끝났나? 뭐 사실이다. 이미 무전 세부적인 내용은 전달받았지. 미리 말하지 않은 이유. 상황에 몰아놓고 학습해야 깨닫는 인재들이라 굳이 먼저 말하진 않았을 뿐이다. 어차피 먼저 말해봐야 반발심밖에 더 생길까.
Okay, Virgilius, but like, people only learn when they face the difficulty. Like, that's the only way you can learn from your mistakes, right?
그래서 관리자, 이번 일을 거부할 생각인 겁니까?
Well, you refuse his mission. I doubt we have a choice. How could I? You're already treating us like dirt. If I refuse this, I can't imagine how much worse it'll get. Oh, his pride and ego is getting in his way.
생각하겠지.
He's reading Dante's mind. It's really interesting seeing Dante and Virgilius's conversations, their interactions with each other. I can tell from the way he's looking at me that he already knew what I was going to say. I'm starting to wonder if he really can't hear me. See, Virgilius and Dante are from the same media, right? Like source material. Devil May Cry.
가서 알아오는 게 좋겠군요, 관리자.
His what? His... I don't know, Stixon. His big kahunkas? Again, this would have gone much smoother if we had been told where we were going from the start. But like always, Virgilius felt the need to add comments like this before shutting me down and turning away. He already closed his eyes. Canto 69. If we ever get that far. Isang got up with an awkward smile in an attempt to clear the air. After some time, Isang seemed to have successfully explained her circumstances to Andu. She was standing next to Karen, trying to give her proper directions. She had also told us that as long as we assisted her in her mission, she wouldn't mind us taking the back steel for ourselves.
여기서 오른쪽.
Why did you get glasses on? Oh, I have a glasses redeem on Twitch. Someone redeemed glasses. So now I have glasses for the rest of the stream. Unless someone turns it off.
저것들이 벌써 진을 저렇게 치고서.
People dressed in Kurokumo clan's garbs were wandering around the building, standing guard before its entrance. There's no way she can handle all of them by herself.
뒤틀림은 시간을 오래 끌수록 제압하기 어려울 것입니다. 저희도 빠르게 빌딩으로 진입하죠.
Andu had already leaped out of the bus and was rushing in with her weapon drawn. We quickly followed suit.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하라.
The music is back. The battle theme. That's what he said, or that's what she said?
방해물을 제거합니다.
Okay, well this is all clashing and stuff. It's time to deal with my allergies. I'm gonna mute myself for a bit.
그다지 유쾌하진 않.
먹기 좋게 떨어졌지 않나.
출력 최대치.
승객 무력.
No way she can handle all of those by herself. I did say that.
모을 필요는 없겠군요.
I do versus 100 gorillas.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Who would win?
쉬시게.
효율적으로.
Maybe she can? I don't know. I mean, she was getting beat up earlier when we first met her, when we first saw her. She's beaten to a pulp. She was on the ground, bleeding everywhere. Man, Ryoshu is so cool. Look at all that aura. Look at all this aura.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하라.
She was injured. But what if she wasn't injured beforehand? Like, she got injured during the fight, no? Aura with the green flies? Wait, where are the flies? All I see is like golden light. Gold and red. There are no flies. Don't lie to me, Stixon. Empowered by Yisang's pure, wet cat energy. I think he just became like more wet cat as we finished his canto. Are you confused, Shin? Same.
모을 필요는 없겠군요.
Victory! Wet cat energy? Yeah, like an actual wet cat.
이놈이 마지막이었던 것 같군.
피 냄새. 방금 솟아오른 것부터 잔뜩
Oh, she's so edgy.
향기까지.
Your Rama blood.
직접 보지 않아도 다양한 혈연의 콜라주가 펼쳐져 있겠군.
이자는 아무렇지도 않게 잔혹한 생각을 하는군. 아무튼 이제 안으로 들어설 수 있겠군. 어서.
This actually looks like a Yakuza den.
아이, 시키저래 딱 깬 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 대단하구만.
정신력이겠지. 우두머리가 잡혀 있다면 저럴 수밖에.
그런데
Hi, Orvite.
안 되는 건물을 빌딩이라고 부르기도 하나 보네요.
Much taller than 6 floors.
네.
It's more like mafia vibes when it's like a small business building, right? I looked up towards the rooftop of the building Honglu was looking at, and suddenly grew curious. What time is it right now?
거울 줄까?
My head doesn't actually tell time, you know.
현재 시각은 오후 2시 10분입니다.
2 in the afternoon. It's not midday. But it's not supposed to be this dark, is it? How is it this gloomy and dark at 2 in the afternoon? I'm starting to lose my sense of time in here.
여기가 유독 심한 것 같네.
Faust? There's a lot of things we don't know about her yet. But she's like a calculator. I think that's the best way to describe her.
그건 그렇지.
T사의 뒷골목은 줄곧 이런 상태라고 알려져 있습니다.
Imagine having a head as a clock, but it doesn't tell the time. It must be disappointing to say the least.
기계가 계속해서 돌아가면서
Right?
연기를 지속적으로
He needs to carry a separate
색이
watch.
추출되고 있으므로 더욱 매캐해 보이게 만들죠. 물론 이건 연기 전쟁의 결과로 제약이 걸려 많이 적응된 모습이지. 이전에는
The outcome of the war that limits the production of smoke. Oh, she's going on. She's ranting. We hurry towards Angdu's urgent cries. Ranting and rambling.
아직도 부를 사람이 남았을 줄이야.
Yeah, she definitely can't kill all of them by herself.
뭐야? 벌써
Oh, never mind. She is. She's doing it. Okay. Okay, maybe she would win against the 100 gorillas.
잔챙이들이요. 어째 하나같이 위로 올라갈 생각은 못하고 실력도 안 되는 것도.
And she's injured too. 100 gorillas. Shin, you may have missed it, but I was like, do you guys think she would win against 100 gorillas? And my answer was no, but chat was saying yes. And I think now that I might be wrong. She would. She definitely would. An electric buzz of sorts played from the radio I had stashed in my clothes. Hope, Gregor, and Rodion got their own second focus cantos. The first two was a story just started and ramping up and getting in its flow. Yeah, those two didn't really have much going on with them. I mean, Gregor's... I kind of liked it. It didn't feel complete, but it still felt kind of satisfying, right? Whereas Rodion's was like, definitely not. That one had a lot of cliffhangers. Is someone calling this radio? Is it Virgilius? Would you? I would definitely not. I'd get pummeled by like... Maybe like... Okay, if it was like 99 gorillas, then yes. But like, we're one gorilla too much. The sound became much clearer when I unfolded the antenna from the radio. Who? Who is that? The voice coming from the other end of the radio was upbeat, to put it mildly, and very chaotic. Okay, I just have to press this button, right? We'll talk, but it's not like you can hear. Wait, who is this? Rodius is more about Eurodivier than her. But to be fair, it does feel like the point of Canto 2 was supposed to be Rodia's no one special. Yeah. There's a lot of new characters introduced in her Canto that we have no idea who they are. Okay. Is it Effie? She's dead, isn't she?
너희가 회수해야 한다고 전달받은 모노리스, 그 검은 비석 말이야. 지금 그 위치에서 모노리스의 활동 신호가 엄청 강하게 나오거든? 사람을 강제로 뒤틀리만 시키는 신호 말이야.
강제로 뒤틀림하를 시킨다고?
Force people to distort.
그거 전부 흘러나오기 전에 빨리 회수해야 해. 알았지? 아, 이건 또 뭐야?
They're distorting.
아, 미안. 여기도 일하는 중이라 바쁘거든. 길게는 말 못 해주겠다. 암튼 급하다고 분명히 말했다. 이상 전달 끝.
The flaming clock guy. His name's Dante from Devil May Cry. From the Divine Comedy. He is also the manager of a bunch of sinners. Dante. And he doesn't really speak. He just TikToks. The call dropped before any of us even had the chance to say anything. He's also our main character. She's pretty lively, huh?
한가롭게 감상을 말할 때냐?
Let's crack on.
여기 엘리베이터는 고장 난 것 같아요.
Well, I guess we gotta take the staircases then.
그대들도 급해질 이유가 이제 충분해진 것 같군. 이대로 층계참을 돌파하는 것이 좋지 않겠는가?
Rise through the stairwell. We don't have a choice. Come on, let's go. It is a huge baseball bat. I put the radio back in my pocket and began running up the stairs. And the thing is, he wields it with one hand too, with one arm. Like, I could never, and it's metal. Think about it, it's a metal bat. And it's massive.
잠시 다른 일을 하는 것이어도 좋으니.
Mentor and fellows.
모델 45-3 충전. 전투 준비 완료.
Daxter from the hit game Jack and Daxter? Gregor is me. He hasn't been doing his leg day. Oh, same with Rodion, I guess. Come on, I feel like they can do better than that.
이상하군. 그렇지 않은가?
Think about how hard it is to keep your arm held up in a static pose for so long. Right, we've never seen him put it down before. It's always been up there. It's always been like around his head area. How does he do it?
어리바리한 것들 투성이지 않은가?
How do you do it, Heathcliff?
어찌 우리를 막아내려 자리한 것이
By Cloud Strife.
밀려 올라가기 싫어하는.
With his giant sword.
설마
There's writing on Gregor's normal arm? Wait, I never noticed that. Angdu's expression darkened. Maybe she had an inkling of a bad omen.
우두머리라는 자가 걱정이 되는가?
Uh-oh. Don Quixote carefully sidled to Angdu's side with a sympathetic expression.
그럴 수밖에 없어.
김사카 씨라는 분은 어떤 사람이었나요?
Angdu appeared conflicted, as though she was having trouble organizing her own thoughts. She shook her head and sighed.
늠름한 사람이었지. 지킬 것을 지키.
Be logging for work now. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me, Shin. Goodbye. Have a good day at work.
검기 안에서도 실력으로 줄을 세우면 반드시 손가락 안에 들으셔.
It's like a small ore size.
또 말수는 적으셔도 자기 좋아하는 사람은 끔찍하게 챙기셨지. 그 결정만 없었더라도 우리의 친우가 이렇게까지 궁지에 몰리는 일은 없었겠다.
Sinclair half opened his mouth, apparently curious about what that decision might have been. But he soon realized that this was probably not the time to pry and quietly closed his mouth.
어떤 상황이든 빨리 올라가 보는 수밖에 없나?
Then we have no choice to make haste with her. Row somebody's boat? Ooh, the background's changed. We're inside the building now.
방해물을 제거합니다.
Things are getting more epic. Don't say it, Daxtonator. Okay, a small shoe size? Alright, okay.
대가리 딱 떼고
Perhaps.
공간을 뭉갠다.
I think you should try out my W Dawn to match your other IDs. We shall try it. Actually, I just realized that I added you, Matthew, and then I never used your Dawn support. I guess we're the next stage. I'm waiting for the chance to see what's the writing on Gregor's arm.
승객 무력화 확인.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
W Dawn. I think the problem with my current team right now is that it's practically impossible to use Dimensional Shredder without Honglu.
자, 진정하세요.
So if I want to bring Aldis, I have to bring Honglu with the whole W team, the W Corp team.
쉬시게.
모을 필요는 없겠군요.
Won't gently down anyone's stream.
모을 필요는 없겠군요.
Their lives won't be but a dream. I love that song. It's been a while since I heard it. Life is but a dream. That's normal size? It doesn't look like it's normal size.
자, 진정하세요.
True. Faust has a huge swords. Faust has huge swords. Ryoshi's Odachi is massive. The bat is massive. Dawn's lance is massive. You're right. Everybody's weapons are massive.
방해물을 제거합니다.
자, 이번은
With huge swords. How's Zweihander? Is that what it's called? Is small compared to what you'll see in Ruina? I guess I'm expecting something tomorrow. W Honglu is pretty good, so it's cool. Plus he looks sick with the hat. He does. They all do.
저와 파우스트의 뛰어난 능력 덕분이지만 여러분의 노력도 나쁘지 않았어요.
I love the W Corp members. Keep your eyes buttered. I've got a butter knife ready. Okay. Wait, how do I? Right, I gotta edit team. Matthew! Matthew! Is this yours? Which one? Which one am I looking at? The bottom one? W Corp L3. They're both W Corp L3. Top or bottom? How do I tell? How do I tell who is who? Here's the one with the telepole. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go. To battle. It's the top. It's the top one. It's not bottom. Wait, this is the top one. You mentioned telepole last time, so I'm guessing this is the right one. Do we have a charge? No, we don't have a charge, Gregor. Go with the one with the telepole, so it's perfect. So it's the one without a telepole. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out how to use it. Let's go to battle. You need to overclock the telepole, I believe, for a team charge to do that. Yeah, no sinking dawn, no charge, Gregor. I don't have ego resources for any of the things I need. Any of the egos right now. Charge Gregor is literally there. Where? Like you're talking about mine, right? Okay, let's see. Where is she? Where is she? 1, 2, 2, 1 red, 2 blue, 2 purple. Okay.
대가리 딱 떼도
Hi, Cookie! Hi, Cookie, good morning! Hope your stream is going well. It is. It is. Thanks for coming by. Oh, Faust is like, ugh. Okay. That's fine. Can I even overclock right now? Like, what happens? What happens if I do this? What does it even do? Gain 10 plus 10 rupture. No, gain plus 10 charge count and 10 rupture. And plus 12 charge count to all allies. That's so epic. Whoa. I've never seen this before. Did she just awoo me? Did she just awoo me? I never expected that. Awoo!
공격 범위 확인.
먹어 치워라. 공간을 뭉갠다.
I guess I would need that ego, huh? Look for Faust at telepole and overclock it. Faust with telepole? Are you saying that Faust has a telepole ego, or are you telling me to use Faust, one of Faust's skills? Faust has telepole? She has telepole. Can she also awoo like Dawn? Heathcliff, Dawn, Faust all has telepole. Whoa. I have telepole on my Faust, but I don't have Faust who uses charge. I only have the one who grips. I guess you just gotta pull for multi-crack.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Pray for multi-crack, Faust. I believe in you, Matthew. She'll come back, right?
제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비.
I don't know, what are you guys saving up for next? On the next banner? Shart? I think that's the wrong word.
쉬시게 이제
자, 이분은 이쪽으로 모으고
Sharded.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 몫까지 해결해버린 모양이구려. 보상은 없는가? 잠시 다른
Origin of Sin. Oh, we're climbing. I love the background for this. I just want to take a look. We were on the bus, and then we got off, and we started fighting the hooligans, and then went back on the bus, and met Kaiman, and then we went to the Yongjin building. Now we're to the Yongjin building, and then we're inside the Yongjin building. Origin of Sin. Hello, Wimble. Welcome in. Oh, different enemies here. We've never seen these guys before. I guess we kind of know what we're expecting now. I want to do that again. This one has teleport too. They all have teleport.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠어.
Thank you for this stretch and hydrate, Mugi. Recatulum Array.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Pass it on like pass on? What was that song? How does it go? Like the Head and Shoulders? Head and Shoulders, pass it on. Pass it on, pass it on.
자,
My
진정하세요.
Deviat Rhodia sawed through everyone in this intervallo. Main reason I sped through it. I feel like I'm having no trouble right now, but who knows, eventually there might be something that will be difficult.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 쳐.
A fight where I'm not pressing, that I can't press win rate.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
처리했습니다.
Like playing telephone. These guys are interesting. Look at their innards. They're like, you know, have you guys had like shrimp where you can see their insides? They're like clear shrimp.
자,
It's kind of
진정하세요.
gross looking, but at the same time very cool. What is your favorite pass-on singer so far? I still think Breaker's version is the best. The VA did amazing work for him. Pass-on singer? Hey Matthew, what's a pass-on singer? The Kanto ending song.
충전 기능 점검.
Hmm.
단숨에 정리.
I actually think I like Gregor's the most too. I think that one was the most impactful for me. The one that I remember the most.
승객 보관 준비.
Because for the other ones I didn't think about it too much.
공격범위 확인.
But it could be because Gregor's was my first Kanto. So I'm like, oh, this is cool. The most memorable. It's Don Quixote for me. That's the next Kanto, right? Kanto 7? I actually didn't remember Ishmael's that much, even though it was the one I recently played. Like, I remember I felt more during Rhodia's and same with Breggers. Don't really remember he sang. Don't really remember Ishmael. I was too focused on Compass by Millie. Like, I had that stuck in my head. The sudden poetry during his version threw me off a little. I don't even remember that. I'm gonna have to take a moment to listen to all of them again after this stream. Just because you mentioned it. Now I'm thinking about it a little bit more. Why am I getting bonked? Hello, Knight. Did we just fight the Picatula? What?
맞습니다.
여직 봐왔던 면면들과 다른 생김새요. 좀 더 심화된 듯한.
Did Yusang always talk like this? Or did they change his translation? Rip Dongbeg.
최종의 다음 형태입니다. 사람마다 담아온 죄에 따라 최종의 질이 달라지니 형태는 다양할 수 있습니다.
하지만 여태 이런
Rip
형태로
Sanjo.
나타났던 적은 한 번도 없었는데요.
황금 가지를 회수함에 따라
Or in cursives.
최종의 성장이 촉진되기도
I
합니다.
guess I never paid attention. Why don't I remember this?
그 가지 뭐가 연관.
We played through his entire canto and I didn't remember.
어마어마한데.
Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Azu.
아니 그러고 보니 이 죄종이라는 거 뭔가 죄를 상징하는 거였지.
Some kind of sin. Sin. Hello, Kay. Just got home from work. Nice. Time to relax. Time to relax. Happy... What is it? What, Wednesday? Happy hump day. It's Wednesday, my dudes. My thought grows distant all of a sudden. Like, the Sinner's lumpy company? No. The Sinners grow distant when my thoughts draw nearer. Their voices grow muffled. The word sin feels oddly unfamiliar today.
자신을 잃고 원본의 모양을 상실한 모습으로 보이는구려.
Why is everything blurry? Self. Uh-oh. What's going on?
뒤틀림이라는 것도 비슷한 거 아니었어?
누구는 뒤틀림이 되고 누구는 최종이 되고 무슨 기준인 걸까요?
Lamppost Company. I think I know. Planted in the hearts of all are seeds with ever-present potential to bloom. Is he okay?
뭐라고 했어? 파우가 설명하고 있어서 겹쳐서 안 들렸는데.
Uh-oh. Is he okay?
계속하자면 극심한 스트레스에서 자신을 유지할 수 있게 된다면 그건 뒤틀림으로 발전하고
When the light of that day descends upon the hearts of every human, blooming the seeds buried deep within. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
관리자님?
If one's devoured by their sins, they are reborn in the form of the image reflecting the dreamt by those who are nothing. Uh-oh. He's like the last Dante's like the last person that I would ever think would Like this would ever happen to him. If one withstands, yet there sins the heart.
뭐야,
Uh-oh.
시계털이. 갑자기 무게 잡고 뭘 중얼거리는 거야?
Poor Heathcliff.
심각한 소리가
He sounds so worried.
저분 의체 머리에 무슨 문제라도.
Yet if one seeks to bear the of their original hearts.
그걸 말하려는 것이요.
Oh no! And in a world perceived through their own. He's just repeating the same thing over and over again. In like different words. You're trying to talk with my grandmother. Honglu. Manage your head. Wait, we gotta switch out his batteries. Her head's on fire. Wasn't it always on fire?
오, 불꽃.
진짜 터질 것 같은데요.
He's literally overclocking. Good one, Stixon. Funny enough, people tried to decode the whole thing. There are different translations out there on the net. Ooh. I wonder what he's talking about.
죽는다고. 뭐 방법이 없어?
Throw him at the window. Only those who are awakened to their own blank.
뜨겁소. 관리자 나리의 머리에 있던 불은 뜨겁지 않아서 그저 장식이라고 생각했는데.
Hellfire.
파우스타 씨.
They're firing the clock. Hi, Dahlia.
이 열기를 보면 정말 모든 걸 녹일 것처럼.
Is there water? This is a massive fever.
단테는 황금가지를 통해 본사 지하에 심어진 묘목의 뿌리와 연결된 상태로.
Cause it'd be a waste of time. I hate this.
가지고 나발고 저 새끼 불을 꺼야 할 거 아니야.
물! 누군가 물 없어? 뭐라도 부어서 식혀보면.
Some time later. Did they get water? Is he okay? Ugh.
정신이 드는가?
My eyes, if I had eyes, that is, opened slowly. I was lying on the ground, surrounded by the sinners. Oh, he's fine now. We're all good. What happened?
기억을 못하는 것이요?
Dahlia! Welcome back, Danish. Dawn is so cute. Seems like there was appropriate time management applied. It was. I'm glad Dante's okay now. I do remember walking up the stairs and suddenly feeling really dizzy.
관리자님, 복귀하면 반드시 수리 받으십시오.
Huh? A workshop? Did I malfunction or something? No, Hellboard. I didn't get that. What are you saying? Gotta join the guys in the kitchen. Alright, goodbye, Danish.
복귀 후에 이야기 나누시죠. 우선은 활동에 지장은 없는 것 같습니다.
I do. Where is...
이미 올라갔소. 궁금한 것도 걱정되는 것도 많지만 상황이 급하니 우리도 합류하는 게 좋겠구려.
Yeah, okay. There was a lot I didn't understand, but since we're in the middle of an operation... Let's deal with this first. Danish is indeed cooking. Quite literally.
착각하지 마.
No, don't put me on the big screen.
겉에. 내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다. 내가 강하기에
That's
내 놈들을
embarrassing.
휘두르는 거지.
A dark cloud. Who's that? Who are these people? This looks like Mersalt. This looks like bamboo hat him. Right?
정리를 시작하겠어.
Dark cloud like the Kurokumo clan? Oh, that's not Mersalt. It's some other dude that has the same silhouette as him. I guess it's just the hair. There's a nervous looking man on top of the stairs. On the uppermost floor of the building. Wait, I should have brought a support. I should have brought a support. No. I could immediately tell that this man was unlike any other foe we faced in the building. Oh man.
나는 조용한가 가만히라도 있어줬으면 좋겠는데.
He kept looking into his pocket watch, as though he was expecting something awful to come out of that door.
저자는
흑은의 복장과 유사도가 높다. 관련된 인물일 가능성이
Hitsuhu.
종전의 인물들보다 상위 계급일 것으로 보인다.
Right to these.
그렇다면
Nah, I'd win. Thank you for the head pat. Before I even had the chance to suggest waiting for a bit to come out with a strategy, Angdu was already charging at the men.
내놈 분명 흑운의 부도장이었다.
뭐야?
Doesn't sound like the captain.
내 놈들이 그렇게 바라던 검계 수급이 지금 앞에 있다.
I guess he is because he looks different from like the regular lackeys.
애들은 전부 치우고 올라왔나? 마음 같아서는 그냥 사무실 안으로 집어던져 넣고 싶지만 안에 상품이 있는데 그럴 수도 없는 노릇이고 아 열받네 진짜. 상대하는 것 말고 방법이 있나? 이름이나 묻지. 나는 준이다. 네 놈이 쳐부수고 올라온 것들의
Why you guys like this?
앵두 검을 다루는 게 살수. 우두머리 김새까지 부하.
The hallway before the door falls silent. It is as calm as a winter dawn. The two warriors, blades drawn, begin to take cautious steps. It's as though they were attempting to gauge the distance between each other. It's a duel. There was a sudden flash. When I came to my senses, the pair had suddenly switched sides, facing away from each other. The outcome of this clash. Is this how she dies?
야, 뭐냐 이건? 어?
앵두 씨!
Appears to have been Engdu's defeat. She fell to her knees.
아니, 뭐 제대로 시작도 안 했다.
Ooh. Whose base ego do you find most interesting? Well, you guys have convinced me that Mersalt's base ego is the most interesting. So it's probably his.
잘도 달려들 생각을 하는군.
Mr. Chain his balls, man. She's been fighting the Kurokumo clan henchmen in the front lines before we even had a chance to catch up. No wonder she's exhausted.
중상에서 회복한 지도 얼마 되지 않았습니다. 무리를 했군요.
너희들도
Gregor because of the references.
이렇게 많은 인원은 아무리 나라도 좀
Wait, tell me about them. What are the references? They did. Yeah, they didn't flip his sprite. He's still facing the same direction. This Jane rested his weight on his shoulder with an annoyed scowl. I could see from a single clash against Angdu that he wasn't going to go down easily. Oh, it's the library or tree life symbols on his arm. That's what the writing is? Well, I don't like that we're all ganging up against this one guy, but...
겁나게 째깍대네. T사에서는 이런 시계 의체까지 돌아다니는 건가?
He's so rude!
아.
We should kill him.
야, 저거 맞는 시계냐?
It's not.
맞겠냐?
Dante's head is gonna catch on fire again.
어? 그러면 뭐하러 모가지를 갈아 끼냐? 쓸모도 없네. 그럼 너희 중에 시계 갖고 있는 놈은 없냐? 예물단지 또 망가졌단 말이지.
Ornado Tornado, thank you for the follow. The sinners wordlessly begin to surround June.
없어? 아, 손목도 다 비어 있네.
The ego on his changed arm, on his bug arm, they all have symbols on it. You know, phones can get really hot. Like mine certainly does. Cutting off a clock, that sounds disturbing. Just don't think about it. Don't repeat those lines.
빨리 덤벼. 더 기운 빠지기 전에 한 놈이라도 더 쓸게.
Dio? Like in JoJo? Is that Dio's stand power? Time stop? JoJo mentioned? Yeah. Matthew's talking about Dio stopping time with clocks cutting off. I'm not understanding. I'm still halfway through part 1. JoJo. Manifest. Summon. I can't understand Korean, but he sounds angry there. Certainly does. Certainly does. I should be fine. It looks like I can just win rate this, right? The JoJo guy isn't appearing. What's happening? You must enjoy it on your own. I'm slowly getting through all of the beginning parts, part 1, 2, and 3. Slowly but surely. The stage was rough when it was still in separate waves. The enemies tagging in. Oh. This does seem like, it does seem to be a little bit too easy for, you know, fighting what seemingly is to be the final boss of the Kurokumo clan. Everyone's just getting staggered. Kurokumo? You like my pronunciation? The Japanese way. The rules of the back streets. I think we're teaching them the rules of the back streets right now, rather than them teaching us. Oh, there he is. Oh, he was here this entire time. Lenticular slash. Bakunto. Rules of the back street is no longer guaranteed 5 coins. Oh, he's still alive. I guess Offpo was right. This is... Nah, I'd win. This is easy. Energy cycle. I heard that the W Corp is in Library of Ruina. Like, of course it's not the Sinners, but like, I heard there's a reference? Like, this is a reference to Library of Ruina? Electrocurrent dismantling. No way. That was the boss? Most corporations and associations are in Library of Ruina. Ooh. I'll find out. 4 to 6 streams? Okay. If I get that far. You're lucky he was nerfed. I'm glad. AJ seems to have recovered somewhat as we fought. She bound June with a rope before throwing him to the ground.
고작 부조장이 우리에게 내려진 현상 수배의 이유를 알 거라 생각하진 않는다. 하지만 마치 보호라도 하듯이 우두께서 있는 곳에 문을 막고 있는 연유를 알 수가 없군. 내 놈만이 아니지. 이 건물에 있던 후군의 놈들 전부가 위로 올라가는 걸 필사적으로 막고 싫어했지.
They were protecting something with their lives.
아니, 그러니까
I never thought about that.
피해자는 우리라고.
무슨 의미인가?
이거 진짜 짜증나네. 애초에 우리는 너희를 추적하거나 배는 일하고 상관이 없었어. 엄지에 현상금 걸린 조직이나 단체들이 한둘도 아니고 얻어 걸린 김이었다는 거지. 그냥 우리는 엄지에서 내려온 명령에 따라서 여기에 있는 검은색 비석을 지키고 있었을 뿐이다. 곧 다른 곳으로 배달해야 하는 상황이라 가뜩이나 민감한 시기에 너희 검개놈들이 나타났다. 갑자기.
나타났다? 그런가? 우두께서는 이곳에서 깨어나신 건가?
너 뭔가 아는 거냐? 애초에 사람이 어디서 그렇게 툭 튀어나올 수 있나? 특이점이라도 쓴 줄 알았는데.
Blip people into existence. What do you mean?
애초에 너희가 이길 싸움도 아니었어. 우리는 수적으로 훨씬 유리했다.
그랬겠지.
검개놈들 중에
The fact that his entire face is covered just gives him like 10 plus aura.
전혀 없었어. 그런데 갑자기 그
The glowing eye.
번득거리더니 짜증나지만
And then his eyes began to glow.
주변에 있는 걸 전부 썰어버렸다. 도륙이라고 말하는 게 맞겠지.
뭐? 그럼
그래. 검개고 오리고 주변에 있으면 전부 죽여버렸단 말이다.
Oh, I guess he's already gone then. He's just killing everybody in sight. It's Sans Undertale.
그러니 뭘 어떻게 할 수 있겠냐? 우리가 나는 부조장으로서 애들이 죽는 걸 막아야 했고 결국 내가 문을 막고 아래 애들을 배치하는 수밖에. 아 짜증. 이게 뭐냐 대체? 곧 약속한 배달 시간이 다가오는데 손가락 한두 개로 끝낼 사람이
Sixton, we need one of those like YouTube videos that's like Virgilius versus Bamboo Hatted Kim, and then like someone animates the entire fight. Oh. Okay. Agdu struck the back of Jin's neck with a swift precision and dropped him to the floor. Like a death battle. The man's already dead.
이 안에 들어서려 하면 귀찮게 굴 것 같아 잠재웠을 뿐. 나는 후드를 만나야겠어.
얘기하는 거 못 들었어? 주변에 보이는 건 죄다 썰고 있다며.
그럴 리 없어.
단테, 이야기를 종합해보면
Yeah, I agree. There's a powerful aura coming from behind the door. I can sense it. Sorry. Dude's hands tremble as they wrapped around the doorknob.
전투를 준비하지.
Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Azu. Yomi mod. His aura is too strong, they can sense it through the door. She slammed the door open. There he is. Only to come face to face with a distortion.
계획보다 더 일찍 의뢰를 완수했네요. 저와 파우스트의 뛰어난 능력 덕분에
Bamboo Hatted Kim.
여러분의 노력도 나쁘지 않았어요.
Clear within 10 turns. This tells me Where are you? Oh, wait. She's so cute! Lantern. Don't you find it unsettling that the existence of aura farming hints at a full-fledged aura agriculture? Now that you mention it, I never thought about it that way. This is everybody, right?
차원 파동 장갑.
To battle.
충전 완료.
어찌 된 것입니까? 후드.
Oh, he can't even speak.
이건 우두의 검술 아닙니까? 이상은하며 이들을 우리의 친우를 해야 한단 말입니까?
You better run out of the room now and close the door. He's not gonna talk to you. Sans Undertale.
말이 통하지 않을 것 같군.
Pitch black flames lingered behind this man she called Bamboo Hatted Kim, her mentor. Accidentally bringing sinking? I don't know what I'm gonna be expecting. Hello, Jimmy Neutron. Wait, it's Jimmy Neutron, the boy genius! Something had devoured him. There was something in his eyes. Fiendish malevolence. I could definitely sense it. This was a distortion.
그리 짐승처럼 울고만 있지 말고 말을 하라는 겁니다. 말을!
야, 다가가면
The distortion unsheathed its blade in the blink of an eye. It sensed that something had entered its range.
그 형세 죽이겠다는
피하세요!
As Angdu stood there confused, Sinclair urgently hurled himself in her direction. In that brief moment, the distortion's blade descended upon them as though it dissected the very space they inhibited.
이미 싱클레어 군도
Bill Nye?
들어갔구려.
The science guy. Hello, Tansuk. I surmise that Sinclair has entered the— oh. Well, they're gone. We have no choice but to suppress it. We tensed up, sensing the changing atmosphere. We slowly raised our weapons. Here it is. Here it is, here's the fight. Just a lot of bleed. On hit gaining potency, base chance to deal critical damage, reducing the count by 1. Bleed and a lot of critical damage. And to paralyze. I think for the rest I'm like okay with, I just don't like paralyze. What if we were to to win rate this? I think that would work. Just do this for now. I don't think this would work. Well, it is what it is. Where's he, son?
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Enjoy your Pansori performance? Thank you, I think. Tried doing Spice, Bush, Isang solo until I reached Bamboo Hat that ruins the run in the middle of the dungeon. In the mirror dungeon. I'm gonna be quite honest with all of you guys, I've never completed a single mirror dungeon. He will yield his flesh to claim your bones. My bones are mine. I hope nothing happens to my bones either, Matthew. I like to keep my bones in my body. Very much so.
대가를 딱 떼고
Grind? Who's grinding? Oh, Nelio. Bones are overrated. You could just be muscle and skin. But then you'd just be a pile of goop. Unless you replace those bones with something else. Like metal poles? You're grinding Gregor. Go ahead. He's all yours, Halvor. It's all yours. Slay. Oh, the aura is auraing. Okay, they're all good. The aura is auraing. Let him win some clashes so he gets SP. He's minus coin. You want him to win the clashes? Learn from the hit anime Free Rent? No! Did you all watch Free Rent? Tell me you all watch Free Rent. See, I don't... He's at max sanity, but it's fine, right? It's fine. Dude's staggered anyway. I think we're fine. Yeah. I think we're fine.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
I have two conflicting comments in chat. I'm just gonna keep clicking win rate. I didn't touch the mirror dungeons until Kanto 6, honestly, and figuring out it's the main source of season XP caused me to grind it until I maxed out. Like, I feel like I definitely should. He doesn't have another phase, right? We should be fine.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
The next one! It's funny how I ruined many runs of streamers in L Corp by making them pick the wrong abnormality. There is no next one. He gets more aura. We have to fight him again?
이게 바로 소위 말하는 엘리트.
He's not dead.
해주시오, 관리자나리.
The blades, fiends, phantoms. Where's my W Corp? Where's my W Corp? Dawn. Middle little sister. She's so cute here. It's like her and Sinclair. Aura.
정리 작업 시작합니다.
Oh, there is another one. Why? Why do I have to fight him twice? Did I just repeat the fight? Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
난 포기하지 않을 것이오.
We're on this one. Right? Bamboo-headed Kim kneeled and caught his breath. Something began to shimmer behind him. It really is Sans Undertale.
동이 치킨 때랑 같은 곳이다 그거지.
Ding Dong's Bar and Friars? Frigger.
봉이 치킨이요, 봉이.
Zeb, you know what this reminds me of? You know those like memes that you see for the videos where they put the stupid filter on the voices?
이미 들어갔군.
저거 따라가야겠지.
We were ordered to secure the distortion as well, so... An immense heavy sensation emanates from within that space. That monolith has to be somewhere in there too. It was better when he didn't have that voice. Well, she was clearly dumbfounded by the turn of events. I could tell that she was determined to see this to the end. We had nothing more to add.
진입하겠습니다.
Whoever he was, everyone's dead.
S사의 모습이구려.
단순한 S사가 아니지. 심상이라 했나? 김 작가님의 기억이 영향을 끼치는 것 같군.
알고 있는 것이 있는가?
Rules of the bed sheets? Gregor can teach you that.
아니, 자세히는 모르지. 주워 듣기만 한 이야기로 그분의 과거를 읊을 자격은 내게 없기도 하고.
Thank you for the follow, Jimmy Neutron, the boy genius. And do continued in a morose tone.
이 빌딩에 갑작스럽게 등장하셨을 때 아마
I'm pretty sure they just used a filter.
배어 넘기고 계셨겠지. 우두와 함께 다니던 인물들 모두가 뛰어났고
980!
규모가 큰 조직이라 해도 간부가 아니고서는 조직원의 수가 많았어도 조끼 백은 혼자서 쓸어 담을 능력이 있으니. 하지만
980's nuts. That's a good one.
모두가 김 작가님만 가만히 있는가 하면 그건 또 아니지.
980's
그분과
nuts.
우리는 하늘과 땅만한 차이가 있으니.
980 nuts.
끊임없이 몰려드는 후군의 놈들에게 친구들이 하나하나 당해갔을 것이오. 그 모습은 제법 과거와 비슷한 구석이 있었으리라 생각이 드는군.
You jumped him?
김 작가님은
I only have one Kurokumo. I know I have two.
크게 일으켰을 테고.
I think I have Honglu and I have
모노리스의 영향이
Ryoshu.
심하게도 좋은 환경입니다.
Maybe? I don't remember.
그렇게 건기가 되신 것인가? 그렇다더라도
Like a fiend.
어떻게 그런 짓을?
I wonder if visitors' rooms have showers. Matthew, I asked the same question last time. I think the general consensus that we came to a conclusion for was that they probably do. Because, remember they came out of the whale and they stunk like mad? So it's like they have to get that stink out. Right? We remained wordless and advanced as Angdu despondently muttered to herself. It was all silent, save for the sound of our shoes lightly pressing into the soft soil beneath our feet. Select Ego Gift. Which one would be better, do you guys think? Do I only select one? Oh. When an ally has 15 plus charge count at turn start. Offense level. When inflicting Rapture Potency with skill effects, inflict Rapture Potency and +1 Rupture count on target. I think I know this is a tier 1 Ego Gift, but I think I like this one. We don't need haste. Right? Okay. Can I not bring supports here? I guess I can't. I guess I cannot. Oh, this is a dungeon! Ah. We're fine. Everybody that I need to use is like level 45. I might have to start. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this next stream. because this might take me a little bit long. So maybe we end it here, and then I have lunch, and then we come back to this dungeon next week. You're almost there. Okay, maybe we can speed past this. Maybe we can speed past this. Bamboo hatted Kim's Fathoms. Only the last note has story.
정리 작업 시작합니다.
I'm sleeping. I'm continuing. You can go to sleep though if you want to, Stixon. Good night. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 접는다.
The one with the more event nodes? Oh, you're right. I guess I never thought about that. See, I've never played, or I have, I guess. I forgot all about the mirror dungeon mechanics. So I might, we're just gonna win rate all of this. I might need some direction on which ones are the event nodes and which one are the fighting nodes. I never thought, I never think.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 접는다.
Thinking? What's that? The question marks. Penetrating slash.
마침내 굴레를 벗는가.
What?
충전 기능 점검.
I don't know if I can do this. Stop shrimping! No! Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Azu. Where did all this... I don't know. Where did all this corrosion come from? I do think that we might need to restart. Okay, I'm actually just gonna come back to this next stream. I don't think I can win rate this. I'm gonna have to think a little bit more. This was the rules of the back street. I was like, if this is fast, then perhaps we can do it. If I'm able to win rate all of the fights, then yes, I can. But this is around the end of the stream time. Good night, Stixon. Go sleep. Welcome to Limbus Company, where luck will mess you up in different ways. Yup. I realize that's how it works. Alright. Well, goodbye everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys rest well and go sleep and have lunch. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, but we're gonna be playing Library of Ruina, which I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm not ready. Oh, you're not ready either, Azu. I shake hands with you. I guess we're all not ready. Is anybody here ready? Don't think so. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. See you tomorrow. Watch the Lobotomy Corporation summary first. Okay. Okay, I will. I got you. Wait, it's an actual direct sequel. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that's good to know. Thank you. I did not know that. Ah, same characters.